There you go. Guys, I'm finally live. Holy moly, that took forever. But that was like a straight up 10-minute headache trying to figure out okay. Who's in the room? Who's with me? Shoutouts to Gage, Kirsten, Mallory, Tammy, Koala, Killy C. Hello. What's up, guys? Finally, it works. Finally. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And if I start lagging or one of you guys, let me know. Let me know, okay? What's up, Kesia? Marley says, how you doing? I'm doing great. Where's Poi? He's probably at home, like painting or something. But as you can tell by the topic or the title of this video, the first thing I want to talk about is how important is height when it comes to dating in general. Well, the thing is, when it comes to being short, point blank, it sucks. That's just the truth. Number one, people bully you. Number two, people perceive you as inferior. And number three, when it comes to online dating, it is 10 times harder for short guys to date online because the struggle is real. Tammy says lag. Oh no. Hold up, give me a second. I should be good. But when it comes to the truth about online dating and being short, shortness plays a huge role when it comes to being attractive in another person's eyes. And it's true. One of the reasons why I did the whole interview series, Does Height Matter? And I'm the third video on, if you search it up, is because I actually deal with it. I'm not some 6 foot tall guy interviewing attractive girls on hey, what does height mean to you? But the reality is you don't understand the struggle. And one of the reasons I made those videos is that I feel the struggle coming from, a short guy's perspective. And that's going to be the main theme of this live stream, followed by free-for-all Q&A. And shout-outs to all the people in the room. Kirsten says, man, how tall are you? Well, this question gets asked a lot, but I'm exactly 5'4.5". Some days I say 5'4", and other days I say 5'5", but I'm below average. Bree says, I wish I was a short girl. Why is that? Mallory, the struggle of being a tall girl sucks too, to be honest. I get that, but at the same time, I think I wouldn't say for me personally being short is a bad thing, because as a short guy you have to quote unquote make it up somehow. And for me, that's my weird, awkward personality. And at the end of the day, it's we're all born a specific way, and you can't judge someone for something that they can't really choose, right? I just turned 18 today. Happy 18th, Tammy. But, the struggle of, I think the term is like heightism is very, very real. Heightism is real. So is ageism. And there's a bunch of things that, people can be like negative about and feel bad because, oh, I'm this way and the world doesn't accept me. But at the end of the day, this channel, me, like I'm all about accepting who you are. Like I'm not like Barney, let's hold hands and sing kumbaya, but sort of. It's because at the end of the day, you can't rely on other people to be like, hey, can you make me feel better? Because like at the end, you can only make yourself feel better. You know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta love yourself, point blank. You can't rely on the person across the street and be like, hey, you have to like me in order so I can like myself. Sorry, I had to rant on that. But I have like a future video on this topic. But here's like my little off the dome thoughts on it. Why does your voice keep repeating? Is it? Or is it you're just lagging? Okay, guys, if anyone else is in the room and like I'm like hella laggy, let me know. Because this is only like my third time streaming. What's up, Kate? I see you, Katie. Preach. I've always been the tall girl, and all the boys I've ever liked were short. All throughout elementary, middle, and high school. See, because the thing is, I think short guys are like, we get that inferiority complex, or we get insecure because guys think, oh, I can't get a tall girl because, tall girls only like taller guys. But deep down, coming from like a short guy's perspective, if I knew that tall girl was super into me, it's like, what's stopping me from going up and talking to her? What's up, Elise? Who's in the room now? Shout outs to all y'all, including me. But I just think it's funny because like I have a bunch of like interviews on this and it's always like the same comments that are in the questions. So I want to make this live stream dedicated just to that. Well, what does height matter if you like the person? I know, right? There's some extremes where it's like if I'm like 5'5" and I like ask out a girl that's like 6 foot tall, then yeah, okay, I get it. But if it's a 5'4" guy and a 5'7" guy, I mean girl or guy, if you swing that way, it's like whatever. Green's Eyes Card says, I've dated a short guy before. He was like 2 inches shorter than me. We used to get teen discounts at the movies, even though we're 25 and hey, that's me. I will forever get those discounts. Forever 12, like honestly. The JMP 187. That's why I hate eating spicy sandwich before work. 6 hours later and the burn. Wait, what? Are we like having the same conversation here? What burn are we talking about? Like being short has, I guess it's benefits because like you really have to love yourself. There's 2 reasons. You either love yourself or you hate yourself, right? Hold up. Is that Hobo Ahle? Is that the real Hobo Ahle? No way, it's the damn real Hobo Ahle in the room. What's up? Yeah, but I've never seen a short guy with a tall girl besides Lil Bow Wow and Kevin Hart. And Demetrius Johnson, though. That's why I think short guys don't like tall girls. It's like I've always liked girls that are taller than me. I don't know. Maybe it's like me trying to prove something to the world and be like, hey, if I can get a tall girl, so can you. Look at me. There's nothing special about me. Okay, Hobo Ahle says, I haven't seen your other videos on this, but just curious if there's a reason of your specific online dating instead of just dating in general. LOL. Well, when it comes to like online dating, like I've used Tinder, right? Where I've gotten much more success from matches because Tinder, you're just based off of your facial and like attraction. Whereas on other websites like OkCupid, Coffee Meets Bagel, not sponsored, and you have to list your height, I haven't got as much success. And it's like there's that discrimination component when it comes to online dating, specifically for short guys. Short guys have it a lot harder online on those specific sites, and that is why. Slide in the DM, LOL. You have to be interesting and dress better than other tall counterparts. That's worked for me. Like one of my like heroes that I look up to is Timothy De La Ghetto, and he's hella short, and he's one of my role models when it comes to like life and just overall just being a straight up boss. My sister dated a shorter guy, but for me, I can care less about height, but I prefer to date taller. Like I completely like get it from like a girl's standpoint, because like you want to feel protected, right? You don't want to be that Amazonian woman from like Futurama and be like, me want snoo snoo, you know what I'm saying? It's like you want to get that tall guy, you want to feel protected and all that, but at the same time there's like equality and like, and it's a topic that I can go on forever. For sure, gotcha. That makes total sense. Thanks for the answer. Anytime, Ahle. I see you. And Ahle, if you're still in this room, you know Kevin, the refugee hustle dude? I'm wondering your thoughts on that. Cause how'd you find my channel? And yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I don't see how people just base everything off looks though, and the way they dress. Cause that's like a second topic that I want to talk about and make a video on. That is, do looks matter? And the truth is, like, it does and it doesn't, right? At the end of the day, we're all like super insecure and shallow and vain because, you know, if I look into your eyes and it's like, first base off of anything, it's all by looks. And then looks is like, if I have a nice car, you know, it's a Ferrari, but on the inside, the engine is like an engine of a Corolla, all right? Looks matter, but personality attracts. It's weird. I didn't know height made a difference in online dating. Are there any guys in this live? It depends on the person. I'm 5 foot on the dot. Hey, that's taller than me, bro. Taller than me. Alex says, I can't remember whose video I saw first now, but one of my friends sent me the link, just the one asking, have you seen this? Which led me to the others because it popped in the sidebar. Kevin told me that he asked you for an interview, but I was wondering if I can just pull up Mr. Steal Your Girl and be like, would you be interested on like me interviewing you and like your journey? Because there's been a lot of like interesting criticisms, I guess, but I wanted like straight to the source and see, you know, what you're all about. And I'm all about like that. Like I myself am like an aspiring nomad kind of person, you know, grew up super traditional, structured, you know, parents expect me to get like office job, but it's like with the power of the internet and girls on their phones lip syncing with like 6 figures, I'm like, I think I can take a piece of this pie. But I have something interesting coming up for living up to my channel name. I am really colorful 11. I'm 5'6" and I'm a guy. The struggle is real. I am really coolful. I feel you, you know. I'm 5'6", not 5 foot. Tammy says, of course, when you see a guy, you base it on looks. Then you find out their personality, what attracts you to them in the first place is, I want them both handsome and attitude. All right? Like, as a guy, it's like, you can't really, like, there's no such thing as, like, okay, maybe there is, but, like, as a guy, there isn't a lot of, like, male makeup. Whereas as a girl, you can hella like put on makeup, you can dress like this. Guys, there isn't that much, right? So as a guy, you gotta at least clean up a little bit, or like work out, make sure, you know, your swag's on point and all that. Elise Blossom says, do you think the height preference is mainly a girl issue? Do you think guys really care as much as girls seemed? I think guys care because it's like guys don't want to get rejected, right? So guys care because girls care. The only thing I do online is post my voice impressions and pictures of my cats. Hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm pretty sure you can make something work out of that. I mean, the cutest guy in the world can have the ugliest attitude. Preach, right? Looks isn't everything. I personally don't care what the person looks like. Well, my past experience, I went for looks and learned the hard way. Their personality sucked. It's like, as a guy, as vain as it sounds, it's like looks, like I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, think of it this way. If I made a YouTube video and I dressed up in a suit and tie versus me dressed up in like a tank top and shorts, you would obviously treat me different. So even on that kind of like standpoint of an argument, looks does matter, right? But there's other things, because human attraction is so complex and complicated, right? It includes things like your environment, includes things like your personality, includes things like your social status, all of that. Some perspective on what people who see this as a third party. Personally, I just go for personality now. That's what's up. That's what's up. I forgot you were streaming. It's okay, Ruby. I forgive you. Anyways, I'll email you about this so we could... I'll email you about this so we could interrupt about the height topic. No, it's totally fine. Hit me up on here. I'll type this email. Please, no one spam this email. That's my YouTube email. Or you can email me on this for any business inquiries. Please don't hack me, guys. Is anyone else buffering? Oh no, am I lagging again? Please don't tell me I'm lagging, guys. Please. Am I lagging? Anyone out there? I'm good. Bree says I'm good. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. Is it Michael or Mikael? Keep it up, dude. Chase your dreams. I will, bro. I will. Definitely chasing my dreams. Destiny, would you ever consider having a fan meet? Hell yeah. Just once I grow that audience, because obviously, hey, shoutouts to Ruby for that super chat, $1.78. What's up? But would you ever consider a fan meet? Yeah, I would. Like, if this, like, obviously I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So my first one would be in Vancouver. And then once my long-term evil plan to take over the world is have fan meets around the world and do like traveling around the world and meeting people, which I think is hella dope. But that's like a couple of years from now. Tammy says, looks isn't everything. True, but I do care for looks. I mean, at the same time, I don't want to be dating some super ugly guy. Sorry guys, I'm not mean, but we all have standards. True, very true. But if you guys know who Bobby Lee the comedian is, his girlfriend is smoking hot. And they met on Tinder, and you're like, how did this guy get this girl? So there's always exceptions, especially if you're a guy. You know, you can't change your looks, but you can definitely have some kind of skill set to have you get that +1, right? How many times have you wanted to quit YouTube? How many times have you wanted to quit YouTube but have kept going? A lot of times, my friend. A lot of times. Like I keep getting these questions on my Instagram DMs or my, I don't know, my Twitter, my Facebook. And I want to make next week, because I want to make this like a weekly thing going. But what's up, Dark? But like, I think next Thursday, sometime around this time, I'm going to make like a live stream dedicated just to helping you guys, all the people out there that want to start a YouTube channel. Because I think starting a YouTube channel is still possible in this day and age if you A, have a little bit of talent, and 2, have something you're really passionate about, and then work on your video editing, learning about SEO and all that stuff. Ruby says, one-on-one fan meet when you come to LA. Hey Ruby, that's a secret, but now I know everyone else knows. Shh. But yeah, definitely, if anyone's in LA, slide through my DMs. We can like do something, and yeah, maybe interview some guys. Okay, maybe not if you're like hella camera shy, but we'll see what's up. Come to Virginia. Virginia is for lovers, and you can quit Tinder for a moment. What do you mean Virginia is for lovers? The only thing I know about Virginia is like that song, West Virginia to the place. Yes, LA in the house. Tammy, why do you feel sick? MD is more fun. What does MD stand for? We've got Hunt Killer going on. We also have Warrior Dash. That's like Tough Mudder stuff. Maryland. Oh, well, I'm Canadian, and I have no idea about like American geography. Like, it's pretty funny when it comes to asking people geography, because like in school, like they force you to learn about, hey, where's this? And you're like, which is I think is hilarious. There's so many Koreans in Virginia. It's not even funny. It's like K-pop town. Lots of Korean barbecue and K-pop stores. I think in every town there's like a little Chinatown, Koreatown, wherever it is. Shout outs to all y'all in the room. Hunt Killer is amazing. We completed the puzzle. Cheap drinks, fun. It's like one of the things that I like ever wanted to do was like to travel, right? But coming from like, I'm not like necessarily like crying wolf here, but I've because of like my situation. If you guys want to know my own personal situation, not necessarily like airing out my dirty laundry, but I have a couple of short videos, short film style videos that kind of explain my situation. Watch those, but I didn't get a chance to travel a lot. And now that I'm like 24, going on 25, it's like I better damn travel before I get old. And there's a couple places on my bucket list that I'm going to travel to. And I'm going to cross these off one by one. And you guys, I'm going to bring you guys with me. And that's one of the things about my channel, you know, broke the habit. But don't tell anyone. We're 26 minutes in. I highly doubt anyone's going to watch 26 minutes of this. So, shh, shh, shh. Can you link the videos? They're on the playlist on my channel. I think it's like the second one down. Hold up. Give me uno momento. Okay, scroll down. It's underneath How to Be Yourself. It's growing up in Vancouver. And it's the one underneath why I quit my job for my YouTube. That is the video. I'm like low. Let me know, guys, if I start lagging again. But I think I'm good now. I think I'm good. I'm like looking at myself while I'm looking at myself anyways. Too bad I put aside my whole life. I won't fret that I'm moving out of America to find myself, to find my passion. Wish me luck. All the best to you, Tammy. All the best for you. Bree says, OMG, I thought you were younger than me. When's your B-day? And thanks. I'm a winter baby and born in 92. We live in a society where it's like you're expected to do X, Y, and Z and live X, Y, and Z on someone else's premise of how to live life. But in the end, like, I made a Facebook post on this, and in the end, it's like, do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Period. Don't do it because you're trying to make someone else happy, and it's usually the people around you that pressure you the most. But at the end of the day, it's about making you happy. That's all life is. Because, like Kevin Hart says, and a lot of other people, you only got one, you know? You can't go back in time and be like, yeah, I wish I should have done this. I wish I should have done that. Right? You only got one. Do whatever the hell it is that you want to do. And if someone tries to point their finger in your face and be like, okay, you know what, Peter? You should do this. Well, guess what? Suck it. But yeah. What are your traits in a girl? I think it lagged for me. I don't know if you got this question. I think I've like actually might do like a complete video on that. And just a whole video on that alone. On my ideal type of girl. But I don't know, have you guys actually seen my video of the actual channel name? Because I want to play this every time I have a live stream. It'll be like an inside joke. But I have this channel trailer that I initially made for my YouTube channel, but like no one's ever seen it except for the people in my live stream. Where's that video? Hold up. Let me find it. So, has any of you guys wondered what Broke the Habit actually stands for? The meaning, the life. Why did you name it that? And what are you guys talking about? Japan? I've always wanted to go to Japan, but since I'm so inked up, there's a couple things that I'm kind of worried about. Okay, fine. You guys don't want to see that video. I was gonna show you guys a really cool video. I love tattoos. My lucky cat is healing up nicely. I don't know, something about me and tattoos. I'm just like super addicted to it. Show it. What are you worrying about? I was wondering if you're, because I didn't want to interrupt your guys' deep conversation about Japan. I thought I meant breaking out and staying quiet. Definitely, that's like definitely like a small portion of like why I made this channel. Give me 1 second here. 1 second. From Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, the land of maple syrup and happiness. Well, sort of.
I heard Vancouver is the least unhappy.
Growing up in the city, I felt different. I felt that there was a set guideline for me to live life. But you know what I said? Even though I was born in a westernized country, I still feel this pressure because my parents want me to marry a cute little Chinese girl. But guess what? You know what I say to you? Mom, screw you. I was that person that got picked on, a person who didn't really have a voice until I found YouTube. A platform for me to share my own experiences, my own identity, and let others know that it's okay to feel whatever they're feeling at any current point in their lives. For me, I was always the really quiet, the really shy person in school. Things like people telling me, do you even talk? People not knowing who I was or what my name was. And this was during the middle of the damn semester where we're all supposed to be at class together and there's people like,
who's that kid in the back, you know that kid in the back, he never talks, he has a hat on, he never talks at all.
And experience like this makes me want to be a better person. If I had to describe myself, I'd say I'm an awkward ball of goo and gloop, presented in a tie-dye t-shirt, wanting to ever be fluttering on a clothesline on a hot summer's day. Now, I'm finally chasing my journey in life, recreating it in every video, exploring my own city and world, but more importantly, recreating it.
a lot of people I asked, I'm like, hey, what are you doing after you finish school? Or hey, what are you gonna graduate and what are you gonna do? And most of their answers are like, I have not a clue.
My channel name goes along the lines of Broke the Habit, for I broke the habit of living a mundane life for the exchange in the hopes of something much greater.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I hope to God I am a successful YouTuber and I can actually be proud and make people finally see the thing that I see in what I love to do. Bam. And that is the meaning behind my channel name. Like every time someone asks, I wish I could just like take that video and show it to them. Tammy says, always try to be I think when it comes to being conforming to people, it's hard not to be a follower, right? But for me, it's always along like the lines of looking the part and being like a Trojan horse and then breaking out of like societal norms. Because like me being Asian, it's like you're expected to have that engineering job. You're expected to, work that 9 to 5 and then go to Vegas on the weekends and then go back to that job that you hate, right? But deep down inside, I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. But now how do I get to point A to point B, right? And that's exactly why, what my channel is about. Ali's back in the room. Why don't you have it posted as public? Because initially, if you guys know the group Wong Fu Productions, has anyone heard of them? Wong Fu. And they made this contest video where it's like, hey, any aspiring YouTubers, we can take you in, but you have to make a video. And that was my entry. And after I made that video, something went wrong with their like contest and they ended up closing it. So I never ended up posting the video. But I might show the video from 5 years from now and be like, this is where it all started. That was cute. And yes, that's where I want to go. I got to learn the language, the reserve. Show us the video, dude. That was the video. But for me, it's like, I want to call me like super like, I'm not God's gift to this planet, right? For me, I'm all about like breaking stereotypes and helping people, right? Provide value and be yourself. Two things that seem so simple but so complicated, right? I really want to start my own channel and blog, but I'm very camera shy and stuff. But now I saw that it's like, just go for it. Like, if you go back on my channel, I can show you. Do you guys want to see my very first video? Like, it was not pretty. Like, I look at it, I'm like, oh my God. Like, I still remember, like, I turned on my camera. My hands were like shaking. Like I stutter, right? I have a video on that too. But I just started. And once I start, you want to get better. And it kind of snowballs itself as long as you're not delusional. Because there's a big difference between, having passion and constantly getting better and being delusional and doing the same thing over and over again, right? Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results each time, well, that's the definition of insanity. Shoutouts to Rich Dad Poor Dad. Don't say we're just having side conversation. Hey, have all the side conversations about, go for it. I'm all about like creating a community within a community. I saw that video, hot mess. Yeah, I've definitely come like a super long way when it comes to like YouTube videos and, you know, just overall just getting better at it. Like people are like, "Hey, Peter, how are you so good at making videos?" It's like, bruh, I put in hours of work. That's it. There's no secret on how do you get better at making videos. You just put in the work. And like the more I did it, the better I got. Can we stop talking about Japan yet? Attention all me guys, please. I'm just kidding though. Japan is super cool though. Like one of my coworkers went, and it's like compared to like the North Americas, it's like apparently it's like super clean. Like there's not a lot of like crime there. Homeless population not that big. And it's just overall a more structured, but some people might say too structured when it comes to like a society. Kirsten says, "I don't see how you're able to talk so openly. I'm so quiet. It takes me ages to say something to anyone in general." I'm still like hella awkward sometimes, especially if it's like a super pretty girl. A super like some girls are so attractive on the topic of looks. Like I'm still like, oh my god, and like super awkward, you know. Some days I'm like that, and then there's other days where I'm, even though I'm short and this and that, I'm still like hella confident. So life is all about like having ebb and flow, right? Bree says, "I want to start a YouTube channel, but I just want good." I think a lot of the time, like what stops whoever from making a channel is themselves, because they want something to be perfect, right? They're aiming for perfection, and that's what like cripples people. You're better off going 1 for 5 than 0 for 0. Do you guys know what I mean? It's like my first video back in the day, I thought that was awesome, right? I thought that was like the next Steven Spielberg movie. But now looking back in hindsight, I'm like, yeah, I can't even watch that anymore. Like I have a bunch of videos that I decided to not even like delete or not even post on my YouTube channel because I thought they weren't up to my standards. But I might do that for like a separate live stream where I just show all you guys never seen before videos. I want to start a YouTube channel, but I just want good content. Just do the work. If I had to like go back and talk to myself about, hey, how do I like start a YouTube channel, or I had to give my own self-advice, would be just do it. Not sponsored by Nike, but just do it. And then you constantly get better, right? It's about work and being quick at it. Because the truth is, if you're not willing to do it, chances are someone else in your same shoes, maybe same mindset, is willing to do the same thing that you want to do, but they're working twice as hard and putting in a lot more time. And one of the things that, like, I'm getting older now, and it's like, I don't want to regret anything I make in life, right? You only got one. And insert bunch of cheesy quotes here. But where we at now? We have 45 minutes. That was a long 45 minutes. With a couple headaches in between because of my live stream. But shout outs to all the people that were in the room. Special shout outs to Ruby for that super chat. Love her. Shout outs to Ali. You know, hella inspirational when it comes to like the digital nomad life. And most importantly, shout out to all you guys that stuck with it here. Shout outs to Bree, Destiny, Elise, Kirsten, and Tammy. You can call me Pete, Peter, whatever it is that you want. As long as, you know, it's easier for you. It doesn't really matter for me. As long as you get it right and remember my name, that's all that really matters. And thank you for watching this live stream. I'll be back hopefully next week around the same time, maybe a little later. What's up, sir? You dropped by a little late, but thanks for joining and watching this live stream. And I appreciate all you guys for watching. And I love just building a community of, you know, spreading positivity, you know, being real and raw, and just knowing who you are. Okay. Love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one.